and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in her, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming on here.
Land of the free and the home of the
This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and on the mound today, Bryce Miller. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Tommy Edman leading things off and takes a strike. Not even close there. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Paul Goldschmidt, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Edman leads off first with 1 away. Miller checks the runner. Edman gets back easily. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty delivers. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped to third and caught. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. Out to short. Crawford. That ends the frame. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. back in Seattle. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Steven Matz.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Bounce to the right side. Edman slings to first. One up, one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt.
He was all over that one. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding a hole in the defense. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Out towards right center field. Walker gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
It's a little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The 0-2. That one missed. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And first offering is fouled off.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Hernandez over at second. Suarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners come up empty in their first try through an inning in Seattle. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, top of the second, and here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, and quickly one away in the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Oh, and 1. No score here in the second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
This one in the air, center field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that's the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. And now for Seattle, Ty France. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Dylan Moore. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. No outs. Runner on second. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Arenado should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for Seattle, Jose Caballero. There's a swing and a drive. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. And that one wrapped foul. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Next offering is outside. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Next offering misses. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. And he's already singled in this game. That one to first. Goldie toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And it's 2-zip. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a curve misses outside. Ripped to third. Zips it to first. And they get Arenado for the out. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Wynn goes 5 feet 11 inches, just 21 years old. And he was a second-round pick in 2020. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a pitch. And that one a little bit high.
Well, that curveball right there stayed up in the zone. And if it's going to be effective, he's going to have to finish the pitch, tease the strike zone, and get it down. Otherwise, it's going to eventually get hit really hard somewhere.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Hernandez brings it in for the 3rd out. The Cards leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Matz back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Could be extra bases. The relay, save.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. Foul ball there. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Right back to him on the mound. On to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. And next is the designated hitter, Jared Kellner. His first at bat was a strikeout. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Wastes no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
1 down. Ty France digs in now. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
First and second, 1 out. Dylan Moore, the next to hit. Ground ball left side. Dive, and he's got it. Over to Edman. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. So 2 runs in the inning. 4 hits. No errors. And 1 left. On to the fourth now in game number 1. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 0. Here's the center fielder, Richie Palacios. The pitch. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
That's inside.
There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The wind of the pitch. And that's too high.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout.
Two on the way. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Walker batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. A little late, opposite field knock.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Checks over to first. Back safely. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Palacios coming home. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner leads away at second.
2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now the 0-1. And that one missing low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. 1-2 here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And a base hit into right center field. Contreras headed home. Now a long throw to first. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 2-run game. 2 outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And that's in there for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals 2. Jose Caballero up next for the Mariners. The wide to kick the pitch. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And now the lefty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. One out in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. Out to short. Win. And he's safe at first.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rip to right, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. Oh, 2 now. Line drive, base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Steven Matz is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Dakota Hudson gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 1 for 2. And a base hit right there. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Jared Kelenic. Chop to first, Goldie. He steps on the bag, and that is the inning. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's 5-2. This is the World Series on the show. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. The wind and the pitch. And ball 1.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Moore makes the grab, one away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. In there, and it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next offering is downstairs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. In the air to left, down the line. Moore settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail at 5-2. And now for Seattle, Ty France. And the right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Liberatore up and loosening in the pen. Hit hard. That gets through.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And up next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And that one hops the wall. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He blasted that one down into the corner, but that was a really nice job in right field holding him to one base. And that's usually trouble when it gets down into that territory. But this time, just a long single. Nice defensive play.
Caballero in the box again. Takes a strike. Right-hander kick steals. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. And another ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
On the ground to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's in there. 1-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. That's a base hit, run scores. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, Drew Rom.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it's 1-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And the 1-0. Gets under it and pops it up. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. First and second, 2 down. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. Jared Kelnick up next for the Mariners. 1 for 3. There's a strike.
1 strike.
And he deals. Way high. That one to first. Goldie steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 8 and the Cardinals 2. Richie Palacios getting ready to hit. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And there's one away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jordan Walker. That one's in there, 0-1. Walker, in his rookie season, only 20 years old. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Here's the 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Wilson Contreras. And there's the strike. Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. That's hard hit in the line. Moore tracks it down for the out. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mariners 8 and the Cardinals 2. And here is Ty France. Rom, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jake Woodford getting loose out there. Barnes getting cranked up as well. In the air, right field. Walker makes the grab, 1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. In the air, out towards left center. Palacios snags it for the 2nd out. And stepping in is the speedy Jose Caballero. And foul ball. Caballero goes 5 feet 9 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in Panama. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The 0-2. Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Digging in, J.P. Crawford. In there for strike 1. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. They lead at 8-2. Tyler O'Neill digs in now. Miller back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Bounce to 3rd. That's the 1st out at the top of the 7th. Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And that's in for a strike. Set down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. And that's in there for strike 1. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And 1-2.
1-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And it's still 8-2. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they add to their lead. It's 9-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
And it's fouled away. Left field, way back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 10-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jacob Barnes. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Kelnick in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score.
He's under it at short, puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it for the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 10-2 ball game. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. And the pitch. That's a strike.
0-1.
That clips the corner.
Throwing the ball really well today. That two-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's downstairs and outside.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And that one is in for a strike. And now it's 1-2. Slow roller to third. Suarez. Throw to first is in time. St. Louis goes down in order. Redbirds down quietly. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the batter now, Dylan Moore. Swing and a pop-up. Wynn makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Caballero. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Mariners are down in order. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. And now the center fielder, Richie Palacios. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. 1 away. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hernandez puts it away for the out. 2 down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First offering, and it just misses. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The wind to kick the 2-0. Good eye right there.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That one pushed foul. "3-1 now. There's the strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside. Slapped foul. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 2. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And fouled off. The 1-1. And there's a ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that one in the air center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners claim game 1 here at home.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here we go.